Welcome back to this week's episode of the Top Gun Podcast. Great week in NFL. Some crazy upsets. Teams got their first wins. Crazy week in college football as well. Now the Guardians may have lost, but baseball's playoff basis. We'll talk about that as well. Other than that, we have some great chats about Clear for Takeoff, Grounded, and then also we shoot up the big three of months to watch sports in. So which months reign superior to sports entertainment than any other month? Well, you decide if what we picked was best. Other than that, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe for all great content on all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, and so on. Let's go. All right, boys, let's get it going. Holy cow. So I, start off each show. We do Grounded, Cleared for Takeoff. I've got a ton of stuff, and I know talking to you guys, you have a ton of stuff too. And I think that I have some quality stuff here, some good debates or things to talk about. And I have one that I think you guys will like. A little quiz action.
Oh.
Don't be too scared. Too scared.
Okay.
Pop quiz. But if you guys would like to start, I'm guessing that maybe you guys have some of my Grounded or Cleared for Takeoff. So go ahead. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Go ahead, Giovanni.
All right, so for the Clear for Takeoff, this is not this is kind of NFL related, but famous YouTuber Tom Grassi wears a Jeff Bezos bald cap doing a video, which the title is Amazon's reaction to the Thursday night football game between the Rams and the 49ers.
Yeah.
Thursday night football.
I did check out your guy. I liked it. I liked it. His spin on stuff. I think that's something that if we get grounded and have free time, maybe over the summer, that we could put together some of that stuff. I think that would be pretty fun to do some in real life. Some of what Cooper was saying.
Yeah.
That would be, I think we could come up with some good content. That'd be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Giovanni, you got more?
All right, this is Grounded, and it's Tyreek Hill. Get well soon, Tyreek. That was so gruesome.
Holy cow.
That was bad.
I saw it, and I've seen some dislocated body parts in my day. In real life. And that one looked bad only because not only could you see it get dislocated, but then I'm pretty sure the defender gator rolled it. And I'm pretty sure it went 180. Like his foot.
Yeah.
He tore everything in his knee, right? That's
so
what
bad.
The MRI said, that he's going to need complete surgery.
And the worst part is that not only he's going to pay for his full child support, but he's expected to be released by the Dolphins next season.
Yeah. Well, okay. Did you see him going off the field?
And he was cheering.
He was so excited for not being with Tua no more.
Yeah, that's what everybody was saying, and I'm like, if my foot was over here, I don't know if I'd be smiling and pointing at the sky. And I mean,
I don't know, man.
He
saw something that we didn't see during that injury.
You know what? He probably could have been in having a stroke or something at that point.
Oh my God.
I have actually no idea what was going through his mind there.
Listen, between him, Antonio Brown, Chad Ochocinco, you go down the list of psychopath, best wide receivers out there. You become a first overall fantasy football pick, you might as well also just chalk it up to go into a psych ward at some point. Yeah.
All right, I got another one.
Yep.
This is Clear for Takeoff, And I got Steph Curry because he is signing with the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry's brother. They're going to be finally playing with the real Splash Bros in Golden State this upcoming season, and I am so excited for them.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm also excited because Seth Curry he's been on a tear recently with like how effective he's been in the past few seasons. So that might be good for the Warriors.
Is this a Golden
offense.
State's LeBron, Bronny kind of?
Kind of, yeah.
They trying
kind
to pull in some views,
Something like that. And
somehow.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, but like, there's like a bunch of memes going around about all the unks of the NBA and how they're because everyone's getting traded around. Everyone's making fun of Chris Paul because he's back to the Clippers, and people are making fun of. Oh, did Al Horford sign with the Warriors? And everyone's like, dude, Al Horford is so washed. And I just keep on seeing all these memes, and it's really, really funny. I can't wait for the NBA.
Oh, you guys are gonna like my quiz later then.
Oh boy, we're gonna do same faces, different places. NBA
God.
edition.
You'll see. Hold on. Hold on.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
I got one
Yep,
more.
yep.
This is grounded, and I don't know if you got to see this, but Rudy Gobert, he got a new haircut. He is officially bald.
No,
He shaved it. He had decent.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
he
I
had
gotta look
decent
this up.
hair, didn't he? Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, but I don't even see his hair no more.
That's like a third thing that pops up on my feed. Rudy Gobert bald.
Yeah.
Oh my! He looks like.
Wow. I know where you're right. I know where you're going with this.
I don't know. Like, who does he look like?
Gosh.
He looks like what's his name in The Dictator?
Oh,
The movie.
Yeah, kind of. I don't
think
know.
it's just the long beard and the baldness.
Although
he does
have
hair in the movie. He does have hair, so
he doesn't look too bad.
I don't know.
Bald works on some people.
I've seen worse NBA haircuts.
Oh, Carlos Boozer when he basically took shoe polish and
that was bad.
Just gave him a line up there.
There's been some rough ones.
Right.
And I think Rudy Gobert's hair was worse when he was on the Jazz. He always had like a little pattern up through his hair. I never liked that, but
yeah.
Rudy Gobert.
Is
that all that you have, Giovanni?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
All right. I got a few I'd like to throw in the ring. For cleared for takeoff, I have Chase McLaughlin going 3 for 3 on field goals today. Plus, he hit the game winner for the Buccaneers, so it's pretty clutch.
Yeah, they keep winning and in clutch. They're like the Chiefs were last year.
Yeah, and then I have also cleared for takeoff. The Blue Jays absolutely just spanking the Yankees right now. Their last game was 13-7, and the first game in the series was they won 10-1. It's like, geez Louise, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's old-fashioned beatdown.
Yeah, and I have 2 groundeds.
Okay.
And we will probably talk about both of these in depth a bit when we get to the NFL. But the first one is Jake Browning with the 3 interceptions against the Lions. That killed him in the first half, and then grounded. I have the Ravens straight up, just the Ravens.
Mm-hmm. Just the Ravens. Well, the whole organization right now, because it's not looking like Lamar wants to play there.
It's
and
bad.
Did you saw Jim Harbaugh got booed?
Well, I mean, 1-4 with what was supposed to be a Super Bowl contender. It's not a good start, that's for sure. But I mean, the Eagles got booed today.
Yeah.
I mean, they're arguably the best team.
Later
we'll talk about that too. But Philly fans if Baltimore fans are anything like Philly fans, they'll boo
the Phillies lost, and then now the Eagles.
Yeah, they had a bad day.
Bad weekend.
Bad day for Philly. Yeah.
Yep.
Any more, Coop?
No, I didn't have any more.
Okay. Well, I'm going to rattle mine off. I only had one cleared for takeoff, and I think it's because we grounded this individual earlier in the season. And that's Nico Amaliva.
Oh,
yeah. That was I was
big game.
Talk about that in
big game
when we got to college football.
Yeah, he showed up. I mean, I don't think he didn't resurrect his career, but he definitely put his name back out there. He was supposed to be like a first-round draft pick. going into the season, had all the problems with Tennessee, and then left. Started out 0-4. I mean, if you want to add this to your grounded, they were trying to fire the AD and the coach right there before the game. They're flying planes over the stadium and
Oh my
all kinds of
God.
stuff. Yeah. But they beat the 7th best team in the nation, who was supposed to win the national championship, all that, but we already grounded them last week, so they're still grounded.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll go through my grounded list. I'll save the one for the end.
Okay.
My first grounded is Cooper. You probably heard this. Florida A&M's announcer Joseph Bullard, like long
Dude,
time.
I did hear. Wait, I did hear about this.
Yeah,
Continue.
this was
Continue.
yeah. This was not very tactful. So, Giovanni, if you didn't know, Florida A&M is an HBCU, which stands for Historically Black College or University, okay? And
Okay.
traditionally in the South, they struggle at football, but they have really good bands, like really good
Oh.
bands and dance teams, okay? That's just part of their culture at HBCUs. Well, Florida A&M's playing Alabama State, and at halftime, the Alabama State team has a dance team called the Honeybees. And they're I'm gonna try and put this tactfully. They're large and in charge. Let's just call it what it was. I had to look it up. And they're a good dance team, right? Good dance team.
And I would also like to interject.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure Alabama State has 2 dance teams.
Yep.
And one of them is the Honeybees, like you mentioned, who are large and in charge, and they're amazing. Also, like you said. But
Right. Yeah.
continue.
I'm just the large and in charge
Yeah.
goes with my next point is that their PA announcer, this Joe Bullard, he after they got done dancing, he came over the PA and said, like, ladies and gentlemen, the Alabama State Honeybees, the new face of Ozempic. And that was
so bad.
That was so bad. He had to. I don't know how he still has a job after that. That's one of those things you let that, you keep those inside. Keep those thoughts inside.
Unbelievable. He could have just like
say
hit this to the microphone. Like, he could have not said it. He was
just don't say it.
You should have just like hit the microphone or something.
You don't even need to say it. Don't even need to say it.
Unbelievable.
I'm sure people already knew.
I don't even know, man. And it's hard because the HBCUs, it's like,
it's a rivalry. Those bands are
and so that's what I was gonna say.
Think Drumline, the movie, right?
The rivalries between the bands sometimes are more important than the rivalries between the teams, but you have to be like respectful, like,
and you have to be classy.
You can't go below the belt.
Yeah, classy. That's classy. Like, that was not tactful from him.
Nope. That was
it sucks because I really like Florida A&M. I have so much respect for the Marching 100, which is the name of their marching band, and it's just like PA announcer.
Kind of took the air out of it. Yep. So he had to. Yeah. He's grounded for a little bit.
Why does he still have a job?
Well, we're grounding him.
Oh yeah.
Top Gun Podcast is officially against fat shaming.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna come out and say it.
There we go.
I don't know how Florida A&M PA announcers feel, but Top Gun Podcast is against body shaming. All right.
There we go.
The next one. The next one I got. Grounded College Football Stadium Architects.
Oh, dude, I saw this.
Turns out it's a bad idea to build a brick wall 10 feet from the back of an end zone.
Dude,
I'm glad they got a good. Did you hear this one, Giovanni? Oklahoma wide receiver ran headfirst into a brick wall.
No, I didn't.
Dropped the pass, which it was overthrown, but he went after it headfirst right into the brick wall, went down, had to go straight to the hospital. Yeah.
Oh my God, I might have heard about that.
Yeah, luckily he's okay. I mean, he could.
Was it really made of bricks?
Yeah, it was a brick wall.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Less than 10 yards behind
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you
Wow.
gotta at least have some padding or something. There.
Something.
Like that's so bad.
I mean, it's just, and I always worry about that when they do the like the baseball series. Notre Dame always plays like a pinstripe series, and I know that Ohio State has played in Wrigley Field against like Northwestern. And baseball fields are bigger square footage wise than football fields, but as far as dimensionally, like 100 yards from like dugout to the right field fence, let's say, I mean, it's almost exactly 100 yards. So like, there were some plays I remember watching that Northwestern Ohio State game where you're like, he catches his ball, he's hitting the wall at Wrigley, which is, yeah, there's ivy all over it, but there's a brick wall behind that. It's just, it's not worth getting your guys hurt. So so the hot seat, grounded, college football stadium architects, they didn't think that one through. Almost cost a kid his life.
Yeah.
My next grounded.
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard this one already.
Okay.
Mark Sanchez is grounded.
Yep.
I'm guessing that this 69-year-old gentleman made one too many butt fumble jokes, and Mark Sanchez had one too many drinks, and he decided to take it into his own hands. Apparently, he reached into the car or got into the car, something. He entered the car at some point and was beating this guy up. I saw pictures of him in the hospital. He's pretty tore up too, but luckily, I guess he had a knife on him, and Mark Sanchez.
And he had pepper spray too.
Mark Sanchez is in the hospital, and then he got arrested in the hospital. So Mark Sanchez is 100% at fault. That guy was defending himself because Mark Sanchez went into his car. So
yeah,
like I thought Mark Sanchez got stabbed.
He did.
But he didn't.
No, he did.
I mean, I know he got stabbed. I didn't know if he got arrested before all of that.
Yeah. I mean, three different misdemeanor accounts, but
learn your lesson, boys. Too.
Well,
That's
just
so bad.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
Don't
be in
don't
control
fall
of
for the
yourself.
rage bait.
Yeah. Be
Don't
in
fall
control
for
of
the
yourself
rage
at
bait.
all times. Yeah. Okay, my last one is grounded is probably going to be, well, me or anybody around the age of 30 to 35. I felt really old. I want to say Friday or Saturday is when I saw this, but there was a video that came out of Cooper Flag at one of their practices.
Dude,
And
I think I saw this video.
They handed Cooper Flag a pack of basketball cards.
Yeah,
and in this pack of basketball cards were it was 06 basketball players, and he started ripping it open and going through them, and he couldn't name like 4 or 5 of the 10.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you say, oh my gosh, I got a quiz for you. I told you that. So you just and it was names like Hito Turkoglu, which
sharpshooter.
Which growing up for me, that's, I mean, the first exactly. The first time the Cavs were playing with LeBron, the first time he was there till 2010, he was one of the guys that killed us on the Orlando Magic because it was always between the Cavs.
Him and Dwight Howard, bro. Him and Dwight Howard were nasty.
Yep. And Jamal Lewis, and
that Magic team was so wild because Dwight Howard just had so much gravity towards like the paint. Yeah. They would just open it up outside for people like Hito Turkoglu. Right?
Yep.
What a guy. Sadly, they could not win the chip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, anyway, so I told you got a quiz.
Right.
What I have for you two is I have and this makes me feel old too, the NBA All-Stars for the 2010. I tried to pick somewhere between the two of you.
Yeah.
You're not going to look at Google.
Nope, you're not allowed. Don't do well.
I am not looking at Google.
Don't do it. And plus, I have pictures that are going to pop up here in a second.
Okay, hopefully this works.
No technical difficulties today. So, before I flip them on, who wants the East? This is back when they used to separate it by region. Who wants the East? Who wants the West?
I'll pick East.
Okay.
I'll take the West.
Because the West was better at this time. You got to think the the Spurs and some of the other teams. They were the better of the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, so Giovanni, you've got the East. You're up first. Here we go.
Okay.
Who?
LeBron James.
Good.
LeBron James.
Good.
I like that.
Let's see if I can get this to flip over here.
Okay.
Maybe. There it is.
Dwayne Wade.
Okay.
The Flash.
2 for 2.
Oh man.
Oh boy. I don't even know if I made it bigger. I don't know if you'd get it.
I know
I
who this
never
is.
saw this person before.
You never seen him before, huh?
No. Never.
I know who this is.
All right, go ahead.
That's Joe Johnson. Right
Joe
Joe
Johnson.
I so Joe.
I recognize him more in a Nets uniform, but
well, 2010. He was with
Yeah.
Atlanta. Okay. All right.
Okay.
2 for 3.
Okay. Dwight Howard.
Good job. Those were the easy ones. Here, those were the starters.
Okay.
Actually,
boy.
that was 4. So you're 3 for 4.
3 for 4.
There's no way you get this.
Oh my gosh.
that's not. Hold up.
Yeah, what? No, you'll get a chance at it, Coop.
All right, I think this is in my ballpark. I think I can guess.
Do you even know what that team is, Giovanni?
Charlotte Bobcats.
Okay, good. My cousin Adam Morrison got drafted by them.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Nah, I don't know. He's my cousin.
Oh, I heard Adam Morrison before.
Well, I was
Gonzaga legend.
I was in high school when he was going berserk in college, and that was always my claim to fame was he was my cousin.
Oh gosh.
He was awesome to watch.
I don't even know what this guy is.
All right, Cooper, you know it?
Is this Jahlil Okafor?
No.
Who is this?
This is Gerald Wallace.
Gerald Wallace?
Gerald Wallace. Yeah.
Gerald Wallace.
I feel like I heard his name before.
He's a former All-Star. I mean, he was really good. Big, strong guy. Real strong.
Yeah. He was one of those.
He was a shooting guard, small forward. Yeah. He's a lot like LeBron. Couldn't shoot like LeBron, but big, strong guy.
I saw Bobcats and I thought Jahlil Okafor for some reason.
I think you're thinking of not Jahlil Okafor.
Emeka Okafor?
Emeka Okafor. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, Giovanni.
That's the starters.
What are we 3 for 5? There's your starters.
Yeah, 3 for 5.
I don't think you're getting this one either. I will give you this, like the guy he is subbing for. Now he was a reserve, but the guy he's subbing for, I guarantee you would have got Allen Iverson. I hope.
Don't even know.
I'm not gonna lie. I know this isn't who this is, but when I saw this, I thought this was Ron Baker.
It's not Ron Baker. Nope.
I just saw a white guy in a Knicks uniform, and I was like, "Is this Ron Baker?"
Ron Baker. All right, Giovanni. Got a guess?
All right. Is it? Dang. Jahlil Okafor.
Good guess.
Right.
Coop.
I'm thinking tall. It's not that dude Shaq dunked on and pushed. That's like something Dudley or something. That was in the 90s. I thought Ron Baker. I don't know.
I figured you'd say like Brian Scalabrine or something.
Scal never played for the Knicks.
All right. That is David Lee.
Dude, I should have got that.
David Lee.
Derrick Rose.
There we go. He's a rookie.
Yep.
So
MVP.
Old. So old.
Vince Carter.
No, not Vince Carter.
Take a look at him.
Al Horford.
Al Horford. There we go. We just got done talking about him.
It's because he wasn't wearing number 42.
And Vince Carter was with Atlanta, not this time, but
I'm
Yeah.
sure he was with Atlanta at some point. He was with Toronto back then.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know. But
20, I'll say, but he closed out his
2020 is when
career
Vince
with
Carter
the
joined the
Right.
South.
yeah.
Right.
Chris Bosh.
Good. I was
Dude.
wondering with the dreads and
Chris Bosh with the dreads is tough.
he was good.
Oh.
He was
He
good.
He's great.
All right.
Rondo.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Last one.
Okay. Paul the Truth Pierce.
Okay. So
Here we go.
how many did you miss?
Floyd
3?
Pierce.
So you got 8 out of 11. That's not terrible.
Yeah.
All right, Cooper.
We
Here
missed.
comes the West.
All right, I got the West.
All right, good luck.
All right,
Coop.
Giovanni, if you can steal any, it might redeem yourself. Here we go.
Okay.
Carmelo
Anthony.
Let Cooper.
No, let me answer first.
Let Cooper answer him. He's got the
Sure.
West. All right.
Sure.
If
Yeah.
he can't answer it, I'll get you.
Okay. I see what you.
Steve Nash. Amari Stoudemire. Wow. Dirk.
Okay.
Pau Gasol.
Al Gasol. There we go. All right. There's our starters.
Because Mark was playing with the Grizzlies at this time, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe.
I think so,
He
yeah.
might have been pretty young. That's who he started out with.
Anyway.
All right.
Is that Chauncey Billups?
That is Chauncey Billups. He was with Denver in 10. Good job.
KD.
Rookie.
Yeah.
Zach Randolph.
Good job.
Oh my gosh. Nice, Coop.
Is that Chris Kaman?
It is.
Oh my god.
Ding.
Wow.
And Jason Kidd.
Last one.
Great job.
Wait, hold up. My screen's glitching out really bad. Is that Brandon Roy?
Cooper.
Wow.
Hats
Nice
off.
job,
Hats
Coop.
off, dude.
Nice. Great job.
Good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
I had to lock in.
I
missed.
Yeah.
You were
I
worried.
missed
I was
David
worried
Lee.
about you.
We should do
Ah.
these again for different leagues.
Yeah, that was
Make
good.
me feel old. These are the guys that me growing up, like that was my sophomore year in
Yeah.
college. Like, come on, guys, you're killing me.
Oh, we should do my dad's era of
Oh,
basketball.
well,
He
I was
always-
thinking.
He's always talking about. He's like, oh, growing up, I love Hot Rod Williams and Mark Price are my 2 favorite
I
players.
will say that Mark Price was. I remember watching him play. So if you threw him up there, I would have got him. But yeah, I was thinking that too. Like 1989. Let's see. When I was 15, it would have been, or when I was born, 1989. I was trying to think like, 89. It would have been like Jordan when he was first with the Bulls, and I don't even know if he was with them at that time. He came in like 90.
Yeah, I think Jordan was with the Bulls at that
I think he
time.
might have been, but anyway.
Because I know when he got drafted in '84.
Okay, then. See, I would have failed. Would have failed.
Okay.
Well, all right, guys.
Wow, that was some of my best work. I think.
I
there.
think you
Nice job, Coop.
deserve an award.
An award. Wow.
Yeah. Let's see what we come up with. All right. Well, let's get into our big 3 months of sports. So what we're gonna do for the viewers at home, and I apologize to the rest of you that were listening to that on the podcast platform, because you just heard us talk about a bunch of guys and didn't see a single thing. So make sure you drop into YouTube and give us some views to see what we were talking about with the throwback to 2010 All-Star game. See if you can name them all before Cooper and Giovanni can. Okay, so what we're going to do is big 3 of best months of sports, like to watch, to be entertained by. So I don't know. Does that explain it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I feel
which month is elite, superior to the others, and then like in order after that. So I mean, we'll take up 9 of the 12, which will be interesting because, well, we'll see which ones get taken and which ones don't. So,
Yeah.
Holy cow. I don't even know.
Yeah, this one's really hard, especially considering, like you said, we have to take up 9 out of the 12.
Right. Where are we at in our snake draft?
Cooper's next.
Cooper's
I'm
first.
gonna start. Okay.
Okay.
That's
And then am I
that's
in the middle
clutch.
this time? Because I went last time.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Giovanni, you're gonna turn the snake around.
All right.
All right.
So I get to start.
You get to start.
All right, that's lucky because I feel like there's a lot of good months, but October has to be the best. You got football, playoff baseball, NBA starts up at the end, NHL starts up at the end, I also believe. And especially, and at least for high school, it's a little different from college, but like right now we're about to peak for cross country. And I know, a lot of people don't like to watch that, but I always like to watch like when Nike Nationals come around, I always like to watch that.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I think October is definitely the first overall pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick. That's what I had for my 1-1. So if you weren't taking October, I was taking October. You got NFL draft. Sorry, not NFL draft. You got NBA season's going to tip off here soon. So is NHL. College football is like halfway through conference play by the end. And I mean, you got the World Series. I mean, NFL is full blown. I mean, we watch NFL like almost 4 days a week. So,
Yeah.
and then college football on Saturdays. So, yeah, it's definitely the only downside to October that I was thinking is that the weather is still really nice, and so like you got your pumpkin patches and going outside, and I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah.
But October was 1-1 for sure. I'm gonna go with April for 1-2.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see, March Madness, NBA playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, NHL playoffs if you watch it. You got MLB opening day. So pitchers and catchers report open in March, but opening day is in April. NFL free agency and draft. And then the Masters.
Good pick.
So
Yep. I gotta
April.
take April off my.
Yep.
Good pick.
All right. Coop or Giovanni,
Me.
you're up.
All right, so I picked January as my first pick. So during January, you got college football semis and the championship, start of the NFL playoffs, and the NBA and the NHL, if you guys watch it, of the NHL midseason action.
Yep. Good one. That was my number 3. So we're going in order down my list. All right.
Yeah.
Giovanni, you got another one.
Okay. For my second selection, I'm gonna be picking I'm gonna be picking July because we have Summer Olympics every 4 years, more MLB baseball kind of mid-season, and then I don't know if this is doing July or not, but I got PGA golf.
Yeah. Yeah, it's full blown golf season in July. Just because the weather's so nice. And also I know most of the time it's usually opposite the Olympics, but in the summer, middle summer, you have the World Cup too.
Oh.
So the Olympics will be every 4 years, and then like 2 years after the Olympics, you'll have the World Cup, and then they'll just follow each other every 2 years. So I believe this is a World Cup year, or was last?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think it is.
2026.
They just rolled out what the ball will look like. Well, 2026. Yeah, you're right. Not this year, but the next July will be a World Cup, which I love the World Cup. Anytime you can get like national support, kind of like the Olympics, that's always a lot of fun to watch. Back to me.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go with, let's go with Clark. Let's go with November. I'm going to take November. Just because, well, first of all, it's Thanksgiving. And so like, That's one of my favorite holidays, just to be like, you get that week off. There's nothing but sports on that entire week. You got the NFL Thanksgiving games. I know that's got to be up there on Cooper's list because Detroit seems to always get it, no matter how bad they are. But lately, they've been pretty good, Cooper. I got to give you that. So,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
We'll get into the NFL later, though.
Yeah.
In our NFL segment.
Anyway, college football. I mean, when I think November, I think Ohio State, Michigan. And it just like that tops it. NBA is in full swing. And still at the beginning of the year, you got all these new faces, different places kind of thing. And so some of the guys are still trying at the beginning of the year. And then they hit this like after Christmas lull where the NBA, for whatever reason, they go on load management. So
I would love to do the same faces, different places. We'll talk about that on another podcast, but I like that segment.
Yep. I think we'll do that when we get to the start of each season. Kind of do that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I'll take November. So Cooper, you got 2.
All right. So what's off the board so far?
November's off.
January,
April,
July.
October, July.
Okay. I'm gonna take March. March Madness, NBA. You get high school track and field, and you also get baseball at all levels.
Okay.
So I feel like I played for a few of these. I played a little more into the high school sports.
You did. What you're kind of into right now.
Yeah.
You got NFL free agency. You got the Players Championship for golf.
And I tell you what, high school baseball. I like watching those Alliance Aviators play.
Yeah, they seem to do well here and there at times.
Yeah, I couldn't put my finger on it.
Morrison. Anyway. What's your other one?
Oh yeah. I think I'll take. It's hard because I'll take. Dang. I'll take September because that's not off the board yet, is it?
Nope.
I'll take September. You have world champs for track and field. You have football starting up. It has a lot in it, and then we had the golf tournament. Us in Europe. I'm blanking on that right now. We talked about it last episode.
Yeah.
It still has a lot of sports. Yeah, Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
There's baseball, almost to playoff baseball.
Yep. No, it is. I mean, it starts. Playoff baseball starts that last week in September for the most part.
Okay.
So then, like the Guardians played a couple games in September, and then the game 3 was in October. So,
all right, I'll take the playoff baseball then. It's just not as good as October because October is like the only month that has all 4 big sports.
Yep.
So,
yep.
I'll take September to close out my squad.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take. You kind of. When you took March first, you left my next 2. It was September was my next one, but I'm gonna take February.
Okay.
That's when I had on there.
Right.
That was my pick too.
Yeah. So you got Super Bowl.
Okay.
NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yep.
NHL regular season's full blown. College basketball. You're hitting the end of season rivalry weekends, and then golf is kind of like just starting up with all of your like warm weather invitationals, Pebble Beach, California, Genesis Invitational, and then I think the Australian Open has been in February. So, which, I mean, if you like tennis, right?
We used to back in the day, but
can't say I've ever been good at it, so I don't know. All right, Giovanni, round us out.
Okay, well, the last pick I'm gonna take, it's kind of hard, but I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna take April because we got we got MLB starting. We got soccer, I believe.
I think Giovanni, real quick. April was
Yeah.
already taken, I think.
Oh, scratch that. Jeez, man. Jeez. Okay.
Did you take April Morrison?
Yeah, I took it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's see. What do we have? You want to go through what we have left?
Sure.
Okay, so here's the ones that are off the board in order. January's off, February, March, April.
Okay.
You have available May, June, August, December. Did I say December? Did we do December?
Yes. We haven't did December yet.
Okay. So
all right.
So that's the 4.
That's our
all
4.
right. I'm gonna pick December anyway because you got NFL almost ending it. Ending it. I meant you got the NFL wrapping up. You got NBA full. You got the NBA.
The Christmas games and showcases.
You got NHL, and the best part is Christmas time. You get to spend Christmas with your family and watch sports all week. So.
Well, that's also a good part of it too. Is like Christmas time, especially over Christmas weekend. Let's say there's games on like for everything at all times. So. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means on Christmas you can get all the sports gifts you could ever want.
Yeah, that's true, Coop.
I think December was a great draft slide.
It was a good steal. I was thinking like maybe you were gonna take June with the NBA Finals, but
that would have been a good pick too.
Yeah, or May with NBA playoffs and baseball underway, but yeah,
it's hard because sports are just so incredible, and we're lucky that they basically go all year round.
Yeah, and they have it structured that way now, so that none of them kind of truly overlap with the others, like key events, at least the big 3, in the United States. So we left off May.
Okay. June.
We left May, June, and August. So. Yep. But I mean, August is kind of boring.
Yeah.
College football starts. You got preseason football.
Yeah. The only other thing I had August on there for was when the Summer Olympics come around.
Oh.
Yeah.
I believe it runs into August.
It ends in August. Yeah. August might be the worst month.
Yeah, I would say so.
I think August has got to be pretty close to the worst month.
Yeah.
It's because it's the summer. You're supposed to be enjoying your summer, and
it's hot. You don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to work these guys too hard.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
May isn't too bad, I guess.
Yeah.
NBA playoffs, baseball's underway, golf is underway. So.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of horse racing events if you're into that too, like Preakness and Kentucky Derby. So. French Open. Again, if you're into tennis. All right. I thought we did pretty good. We covered the ones we wanted to. We got what we wanted out of that. So, and that was our big 3 of months for being entertained by sports. I thought that was a fun one. That was kind of fun to reminisce over everything that you can or could watch. Okay.
It's a pretty unique idea for a big 3, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I liked that. I thought that because like we were throwing it around and I thought weekends would be so difficult because it's not always the same weekend. And so like giving exact dates would be kind of hard. So, well, all right, boys, let's, I just want to chat a little bit about the Guardians and about where the playoffs are right now. So, let's talk about the Guardians and then we'll talk about, kind of where some of the teams are right now. So the Guardians lose game 3 at home to Detroit. And here's what I'll say is the way, and you guys can, if you got to watch it and you can kind of reflect on it all as well. When I watched it, the Tigers and the Guardians are basically built the same way. You know, they have good players at different positions and they have good pitching in different spots or scenarios, but both teams are in a scenario where neither of them can make a mistake, and the team that makes the mistake is going to end up losing. Period. Um, Cleveland's batting average was so low that I think it was like set a record for the lowest batting average to make the playoffs. Um, and Detroit had such a bad run there for the last, like, I'd say 20 games. Like the whole month of September was very bad for them. And it just came down to who is not going to make a mistake. And Detroit made less mistakes. Simple as that. And um, I was very excited going into this playoffs because I look at the teams like the Blue Jays, like the Yankees, and they're not, and the Mariners, and they are not as unbeatable as they have been in the past, right? Um, and I thought that if our pitching could stand up, that maybe we could make a run at the World Series again. Now, looking at the NL is a juggernaut. There are so many good teams, and they are so deep on each team. It's ridiculous. I don't know how anybody can beat the Dodgers. I felt bad for the Reds. I was excited that they made it. That was a great story, but they just ran into a buzzsaw. Um, the Brewers are absolutely on fire right now. They almost won 100 games. The Phillies almost won 100 games, and that's really hard to do nowadays. So, um, yeah, what were your guys' thoughts on the series or kind of the finale there?
Okay, well, I honestly think that the Cleveland Guardians, I feel like we were gassed at the end, but I gotta say that I'm still proud of my team. And hopefully the Guardians will keep Stephen Kwan. I think Stephen Kwan said he wants to stay. Um, and then hopefully we can just grab a couple pieces here and there for the Cleveland Guardians, and then we'll be back, and then we'll be back next year.
Yeah, I mean it's it's hard because, like you said, Giovanni, you have to be proud of them. This is a team that not that long ago everyone was saying was dead in the water,
Yeah.
and there was no chance of them making the playoffs, and then they come back and they win the division. So obviously, I don't have a particular bias for baseball, I would say, and it's hard because as a resident of Ohio, but a fan of Detroit and Detroit teams, like I'm kind of split here, and it was just like this last year when the Tigers and Guardians played. But um, obviously, I'm happy that the Tigers won, and that's it. Detroit's always a city that I love to support, but like Cleveland, that's a team that I have more ties to the
Yeah.
Guardians, but yeah, I was just happy that they made it this far, but
Yeah.
just
Uh,
disappointed that they fell short.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still proud of my team, even though we didn't make it as far as we could. But hopefully, the Guardians can still try to make the playoffs next season and even make it to a World Series if we can try next year. But I know it's heartbreaking for Guardians fans because it's been like, I would say it's 83 years since we saw a World Series. So hopefully we can be back and hopefully we can be back next year, and hopefully we can keep the pieces, and hopefully we can get a couple pieces here and there.
Yeah. No, I think you hit the nail on the head. I mean, I think that's, and here's what sucks is that, well, so Cleveland fans have to deal with the Browns every year. And so when they get a team like the Guardians who are year in year out like perennial playoff contenders, they do. They have a soft spot for them. They recognize the effort that those guys put in, kind of like the blue collar. Like these guys are going to beat you by 1,000 paper cuts rather than hit home runs, right? Small ball, guards ball. Um, I think one of the biggest problems is the ownership in a sense of they just will
The
not spend.
Paul Dolan, man, not it.
They won't spend money. There will be some free agent opportunities, and I highly doubt we will go get those. Um, Here's the other thing is we have the farm system too.
Yeah.
There are about 3 guys. I mean, you saw they brought up 2 of them for the playoffs. 3 of them. If you count Kafis, who had been up for the last 3 weeks before that, but um, they, you get Valera in there every day. You get DeLauder in there every day. Kafis in there every day. You bring up Banzana. You keep Quan. You sign him to a long deal. You pay the man what he's worth because somebody will. He said he
Come
want.
on, Paul Dolan. Please don't screw us up.
I know. You said you want him there.
I know.
We'll see.
Stephen Kwan said he wants to stay, but hopefully Paul Dolan doesn't screw this up.
I still don't know where I stand on Brian Rocchio. He is an absolute roller coaster ride. He could be the worst hitter on the team and then the best hitter on the team. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Benzano will make him better. Arraez, also a roller coaster ride. You have Jose locked up for a while. Bo Naylor seemed to get his swing figured out, and he started making a lot more contact the second half of the season. And then they got Cal Stevens from the Blue Jays.
Because of that Shane Bieber.
He was part of the Bieber trade, and he is supposed to be a high prospect as well. So the only other thing is that I am excited for in the future is what on earth is going on with Clase and
we are. This
Perez.
is going to be the talk of the offseason for sure.
So either they're guilty or they're not. You can't tell me that the MLB doesn't have enough evidence. They obviously have the video footage of them spiking balls, the first ball of every inning or whatever, that is very suspicious, right? But innocent till proven guilty. It's suspicion is not guilt. Now, could they have been doing it? Absolutely. I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they're guilty of it. But at the same time, it's like either you guys provide us with some betting slips or some guys that are cashing in on this stuff or like money changing hands to some degree, or let them play ball again. Like this is the like Pete Rose treatment, but they're actually still playing. So
like I knew Emmanuel Clase was not right during this season. Like I knew something was not right with him.
Yeah, there were a couple.
During the night of the Emmanuel Clase suspension, when the Guardians posted the starting lineup, they had the Bet 365 thing for the betting thing, and they took it off.
Yeah, it's a bad look for him.
That could have been like karma.
I really don't want to think that he was also wrapped up in betting during the playoffs last year. Because if you remember, he was the best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah, of course.
And then the playoffs roll around, and he is the worst pitcher in baseball. So I don't know if he had a future riding on the Yankees or not, but it didn't look good. But there's future, and then there's also not. Because even with the prospects coming up, those guys that I listed, and more, they still need a big bat because Jose can't bat 3. I would love to see Jose batting in the 2-hole to be on base, somebody driving him in because his on base percentage is huge. Quan, Jose, and Pete Alonso. Let's go get him.
I mean, I would love Pete Alonso, but
it's a
Paul Dolan.
Nope.
I don't know.
I know. Paul Dolan has never spent money, never gone out and got somebody. So probably be the same.
Yeah, the Guardians are kind of looking like the Bengals with the stingy ownership.
Right. Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully the Guardians will make it next year.
We'll definitely keep everybody updated on free agency moves, and if it does happen, and hopefully they can at least, if nothing else, sign Quan to a contract. But I mean, if they're not going to go make moves, I mean, is keeping Quan even worth it? That's what sucks.
Know.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to imagine it, but it's just you're going to get to about the wild card spot, and you might make it, you might not, because it'll end up being the same team. As good as we got, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so looking at the playoffs right now, Detroit took game 1 from the Mariners. Tarek Skubal is just a man. He's just a man. The dude is just so stinking good at baseball. I know he didn't pitch, but holy cow, watching him against the Guardians. I think he's pitching, I want to say Tuesday. Is that when they play next at home?
Yeah, Tuesday was game 1.
Tuesday at home.
Yeah.
Right now they have listed that Flaherty will probably be a pitcher for the Tigers, but we'll see. And then they also have Shane Bieber is going to be the pitcher for the Blue Jays against the Yankees on Tuesday, so that would be kind of neat. But yeah, that series is the Detroit has a 1-game lead on the Mariners, and the Mariners are up right now in top of the 5th, but Detroit has 2 guys on with 2 outs, so we'll see how that goes. The Yankees got absolutely like smoked by the Blue Jays. I mean, the Blue Jays are a wagon right now. Like rest versus rust, that didn't matter at all. They were ready to go. Yeah, it's not even close. But I guess the only thing the Yankees can hope to do is go back to New York and take a couple games, but they're getting smoked right now. The other one on the other side, the NL side, we've got the Phillies and the Dodgers. Dodgers again, they're just so good. They're so good. Blake Snell looks good. He's going to pitch on Monday night. And then the Cubs got absolutely trounced. Milwaukee looks so good. So I really wouldn't want to play either of those 2 teams. But if you guys had to pick, what's the matchup you want to see?
Good question.
In the World Series.
I would love to see the World Series.
Yeah.
Okay. I would love to see the Dodgers again because Dodgers are still really good. But in the AL, I'm going to say Mariners.
Okay. You want to see Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, in the World Series, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't want to see the Yankees or the Blue Jays.
So that's kind of where I'm at with the NL, too. I would like to see the Brewers get a shot
they're
at
trying
it.
to do that for Bob Ewing. That's why.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be pretty neat. And then for the AL, I mean, there's a very large part of me that I just don't think I can root for the Tigers, even though they were the ones that knocked us out and they're in our division. But as long as it's not the Yankees, I don't care who it is. Blue Jays would be fun. A Blue Jays Brewers World Series, just one you don't see. 2 small market teams for the most part. I know
it's just like the NBA Finals of the Thunder and the Pacers. Those were small market teams,
but they got a lot of views. I mean, that's kind of
because it was good. It was so good.
It was good. It disproved that whole theory. It was good. It was good basketball. I mean, you had 2 fun young teams. I mean, right now, if I said name one player other than Vlad Guerrero Jr. on the Blue Jays, could you?
I don't think I could, to be honest. And baseball's not really my sport.
I know it's not, but I mean, if I said the same thing about the Dodgers, you could name maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Can you name one, Giovanni?
I don't know really.
Bo Bichette. He's probably the biggest all-star outside of Vlad Guerrero Jr. Okay. Same story with the Brewers. Can you name one player on the Brewers team?
I can.
Go ahead.
Nestor Cortez.
Okay. Nestor Cortez. I was not gonna finish that sentence. Nestor Cortez. Yeah, well, no, I'm not gonna explain that either. Nestor Cortez, good one. Kristen Yelich.
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
That's the next one that kind of came to mind.
I like him. He's fun. But yeah, they're just 2 small market teams who are winning ball games. Love it. Those are the 2 I would like. Brewers and Blue Jays, I think.
Yeah, I would say I want to see the Brewers go because, like you said, small market, like Milwaukee, like that would be awesome. But definitely don't want to see the Yankees go.
Definitely not.
I would say Tigers. I want to see the Tigers because Detroit I want Detroit to win something.
I wouldn't be upset if it was Detroit in the World Series. I mean, I don't want another team to win it before the Guardians, but here we are.
Well, I also want the
60,
Tigers to win
60 years
because
later.
if the Tigers win the World Series, then the Lions are going to win the Super Bowl, and then the Pistons are going to win the NBA championship. So
those are not going to happen, but
Yeah.
that's fine too.
It's a hot take.
Yeah.
That is a hot take.
Yeah.
It's not outlandish, though. I don't think it's outlandish.
The Pistons?
I don't think so. Cade Cunningham is so good.
They're good, but they're not.
That's true.
There's so many good teams.
I
There's
don't
so
know.
many good teams in the East.
Former Cleveland Cavaliers guard
Well,
Karis LeVert.
I will say the Celtics are not going to be good this year.
Yeah,
with the number of injuries and free agency moves that they have.
I want to see the Pacers go back and win this year.
Without
I don't know
Halliburton?
about Halliburton.
There's no way he's going to play.
Yeah, Halliburton's out for the year already, so they only got Siakam.
You're right. I love
he brought all the magic. There's no way.
I think
that if the Cavs don't run out of steam, then they should be able to do well again. I mean, they did well before. It's just they ran out of their magic. So
yeah.
Well,
all right. And that was talking MLB.
All right.
We'll stay updated. Next week when we meet, we'll see where we're at with all that. Okay, let's talk some college football.
Okay.
We're just gonna go down through the top 25 rankings. Did you guys see the rankings come out?
Yeah, I did.
We'll start with this one. Penn State is no longer ranked.
Good.
Yikes.
Good.
Now that might have been which ranking system was that? AP?
Yeah, AP.
They went from 7 to off the board.
Wow.
That's nuts. Yeah, they are not ranked in the AP. College Football Coaches Association, the coaches poll, they're 22nd.
Yeah.
So I know all of this means absolutely nothing. That when everything rolls out for the official college football playoffs, that's all that matters. It's just kind of like where they put them for right now. Really what it is for who's going to get the biggest spots on TV at that time. But yeah. So Penn State, they're not looking good right now. Let's just go down the list here. Anything that sticks out to me, and I'll get your guys' opinion. And if you have something that you've noticed, jump in. Ohio State looked good. Slow start, but they got it going pretty quick after that. Carnell Tate looks like a beast. He dropped 183 yards and just was open whenever he wanted to be open. I mean, and big gaps. They have 3 running backs that are legit. Bo Jackson, Peoples, and Donaldson. So they've got a strong backfield that they can just interchange those guys. And Julian's saying, I know that now Minnesota was 3-1 headed into this game, and I know they didn't have any big wins. But at the same time, they're not a bad team. PJ Fleck is a good coach. I give him credit there. I mean, has been a good coach in years past. But Ohio State looks like they're the true number 1 out in the field. Which brings us to the next closest now is Miami. AP has them at number 2, and they look good too, going on the road and beating Florida State. And that's a huge rivalry between those two teams. So Miami.
And by the way, the Lee Corso returned to Florida State.
Lee, what do you mean by that?
Lee Corso, he
coached there, right?
I know that, but he went to the game.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
He made an appearance.
I gotcha. Yeah, so Miami looks good. Castellanos looks good. Their quarterback, or Castellanos for Florida State looked really good though too. So both of those teams I think should cause some chaos here in the future. The ACC is absolutely the opposite of what we thought it was going to be at the beginning of the year. If you would have asked me at the beginning of the year, I would have said I probably would have said Clemson, number 1. And then I may have thrown like a dark horse in there and said North Carolina, only because I, in my stupid head, thought Belichick was going to do something. And he has done absolutely nothing there. That team is terrible. I mean,
They literally
they're
got
not
Bill
even,
Belichick for
well,
nothing.
they're exactly where they were. They weren't a good team to begin with, and I think just by adding Belichick, they thought it was going to solve all the problems. And
like I thought Tar Heels fans was going to be like Patriots Bill Belichick, and that was not happening.
well, they used to say like give 3 years for a system to set in, and like let a coach like kind of put his system in order. But nowadays with the transfer portal, you can get whoever you want to come in at any time, basically. So it's not quite the same.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, we already talked about Oklahoma and the kid almost dying.
Yeah.
But they played Kent State, who was already bad,
Yeah.
and then had to go play the number 5 team. So that was a blowout. The biggest game that stuck out to me, I mean, there was a couple, but the Penn State UCLA game, that was the big one that stuck out to me. That was a good back and forth game.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, I mean, Drew Aller bad? Like, is he he's definitely, is he in the same category as Arch Manning?
I guess.
They went from being first round draft picks to
third round, maybe second.
coming back next year.
Maybe.
I don't think Arch Manning goes into the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he said back a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I think that he has a better chance of making more money at Texas.
Yeah, because of
with the NIL.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and I don't know what those contracts look like. I'm not too hip on those. How long some of those last with donor and people kicking in money, but
yeah,
I'm not sure. Alabama handled Vanderbilt at home. A lot of questions on that because that was, Vanderbilt beat Alabama last year in a big game.
Yeah, Alabama got their revenge.
Georgia, big win.
Yeah.
And Michigan got a big win. Notre Dame got a big win.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much.
Iowa State lost to Cincinnati. That's the one I had.
Iowa State losing to Cincinnati was a very big one. That was a trap game. That was definitely Iowa State. A lot of people were saying that they might be the Boise State or SMU from last year coming into it, but definitely with one loss to a Cincinnati team, it's going to take a lot to get them in.
And they moved up in the no, Iowa State moved down. Sorry, I was looking at Arizona State.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah, no, they moved down, but not out. I mean,
yeah,
and that's what I mean. If they win out, then they win the Big 12 championship. So somebody might put them at 12.
Yeah,
and that's what it is. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I know you talked about them being like a dark horse in the college football playoffs, but I think who they're ranked right above right now, which is Memphis and South Florida. Those are two teams that, I mean, we talked about South Florida earlier with that. They're looking good. They beat Florida already this year. I think if South Florida and Memphis win out, they could get close to the top 12 too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's BYU could do it again. Virginia's up to 19. I don't know. There's a couple teams that if they could, if Virginia wins out and gets a big win over ACC school, they could be in it somehow. I just, after what happened last year, I struggle to see them bump any of the blue bloods out. Like I could see Notre Dame getting put in there just because.
Yeah. And we talked about that on a few other episodes. 2-loss Notre Dame is still in the college football playoffs.
Oh, big time. Especially now they're 16. They just have to win out. Their biggest challenge is going to be USC, who isn't that great. They're nothing to write home about. So Yeah, South Florida they go on a little run. They could bump up a couple. But yeah.
Yep.
Well,
other than that, I didn't have anything
I
else
didn't
too
have
crazy.
too much other than that either. Ohio State
I
looked
only
good.
had Ohio State did look very good.
Ohio State looked like
Are we frozen because we're glitching a little bit?
we're glitching on the my
We're good.
my recording stream is doing fine.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
I would say on the display it's just a little slow, but yeah, college football I only had one thing, and it was Southern Utah and Tarleton State had a really high scoring affair. Tarleton State won 52-42, which is kind of wild, but other than that, I didn't have any FCS shenanigans.
Right. No, there's Mount Union wins again.
Yeah.
And again.
Yeah, dude, it was a huge game for them. I mean,
homecoming.
It's their family. Yeah, homecoming. It's their family games, and I couldn't park because I live so close to Mount. So I'm coming home, and down my street is just filled with
park
cars.
at the high school. Walk through the baseball field. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Well,
but hey,
listen.
You like to see the traffic coming through Alliance, Ohio.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, that's money.
Yeah.
Hey, well, listen right now. Let's get into NFL.
Okay.
First off, let's give an update on what's going on right now. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Patriots have the ball at the 16, and it is tied 3-3. So
that's wild.
That's a wild. On the road, Bills busted out the icy whites.
And those icy whites look so good too.
It looks clean.
But clean. In October, bust those out in December.
Yeah. But still tied up in the second quarter. Buffalo, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they got Josh Allen needs to rack up about 200 more yards and about 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, don't forget the Patriots won last week, so.
Right. So.
Do the undefeated teams both fall this week?
Eagles.
Eagles did.
Eagles already did.
The Bills
are the only other ones.
Yeah.
So that's why
we'll have to find out.
The only 2 left.
Yeah. So.
Do we want to just start?
Do we have any more? I think are the Jets are the only defeated team.
Yeah, Jets are the only no wins.
No winners.
No winners.
All right, so let's kick off on Thursday night. We saw the 49ers and the Rams play, and that was a heck of a game. Matt Stafford looked like Matt Stafford, but Mac Jones.
He is so back.
Mac Daddy.
Mac is back.
Mac attack. Now listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game went overtime, field goal winner. I mean,
they almost tied the Packers and Cowboys last week.
All right. So the 49ers without Brock Purdy are in first place in the NFC West.
That's impossible with those injuries.
Yeah, and they had so many injuries. I mean, they don't have a wide receiver or a tight end.
Yeah.
Like Ricky Pearsall. That's it. And then some nobodies.
Wow.
Who is Jake Tongas?
Never heard of him.
And why is he scoring touchdowns for the 49ers?
He is just lighting up everything. So good. So good. So Thursday, I mean, I just think Shanahan has McVay's number. He just cannot beat him. Just can't beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's after Thursday night, we send it to
9:30 slot.
The 9:30 slot in London. And I told you guys that the Vikings were already over there. They played in Dublin, Ireland the week before, so they didn't have the travel time. They got more rest.
Yeah.
But they still looked terrible. The Vikings looked terrible. I'll say you got to give the Browns, you got to give them credit for winning. Winning is winning, coming in clutch.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz finally put it together at the very end.
And did you saw Jordan Addison got benched in the first and he caught the game winner?
Yeah. Well, was he benched because of
So for some reasons.
he was suspended though, wasn't he?
No, it was just Rashid Rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But
anyway, the Browns looked, I don't know. Giovanni, I know that you think that Dylan Gabriel might be the future, but I'm still not sold on it. He looked about the same as Joe Flacco. He kept the team in the game long enough. Here's the upside to it is Joe Flacco's 40 and you're not going anywhere with him. Dylan Gabriel at least could game manage and is
that's true.
young enough to take over a team.
That's true.
And I'll just jump in and say this. What I did like that I saw about Dylan Gabriel that I didn't see with Joe Flacco. Dylan Gabriel, 0 interceptions. Last time we saw Joe Flacco, I believe he had 2. So
yeah,
I mean,
and
that's just one of those things.
I know I was riding the Joe Flacco is a game manager and he'll do what he has to do to keep you in the game. Joe Flacco has like the worst quarterback stats of anybody in the NFL right now, as far as starters go, like true starters. And it was time. It was time to see what else we got.
It was. Glad they made the right decision on it. I mean, Giovanni Schefter came in clutch with that one.
I'll tell you who looked good.
Quinshon Judkins.
Quinshon looked good. He looks like a legit workhorse, which is nice because they've got 2 backs now. That they can interchange them. Yeah. But Judkins looks like the number 1. They have 2.
He looks like Nick Chubb 2.0.
Yeah. They have 2 good tight ends too. Their problem is they have no wide receiving.
Yeah.
And you would
Jerry Jeudy can't catch, so
you would hope that he could. I mean, he's supposed to be really good. I know he's a number 2 wide receiver playing in a number 1 spot, but
when Jerry Jeudy is sorry for interrupting, but when Jerry Judy's like on paper the best wide receiver on your team and he's 6th for receiving yards on your team, it's something is not going the way that it should.
Right.
I think is what you have to look at for the Browns.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
So they're just not, I mean, and when you drop the balls that are thrown to you, it's hard to keep getting balls thrown to you. So
right.
I mean, Harold Fannin is just like a safety blanket. I mean, they drop back and somebody shows up in his face because the O-line is beat up. Dump it to Harold Fannin or David Njoku. So, yeah, Quinshon Judkins is the lone bright shining star.
Yeah, maybe even Carson Swishinger.
Yeah. Oh, great. He's a great pickup. Him and Mason Graham. I mean, I will say this. I mean, with the number of draft picks that they had, most of them turned out pretty well so far. This might be one of the best drafts they've ever had.
Maybe Andrew Berry might have saved his job in post draft class.
Yeah. He's made a lot of bad decisions too.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I'll say about the Browns, I mean, at least Dylan Gabriel did. I mean, he was okay, but he didn't throw an interception. So I'm probably the game manager right now for Dylan Gabriel. I think if he can try some ways to get a win, not like getting a win, but trying to lead us to a win. But we got Pittsburgh next week. I don't expect for the Browns to win that game.
Not with them having a bye.
Hopefully Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, that's true. So hopefully Dylan Gabriel will start next week, and that's that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
yep.
It is how we projected it, right? The first 6 games are probably going to be just 1 out of 6 would be nice. And they got the 1. Yeah. We'll go to we'll hit up my boys next. This was a surprise. This was not one, and I told you guys last week that I did not expect to win this game, especially how their defense had been playing. As far as like shooting yourself in the foot, they're still a good defense, and I can see spurts of that, but they just kept getting themselves into trouble. And then their offense looked really sluggish. And so the entire start of this game was terrible. And that's what's most frustrating is their offense couldn't get anything going. And the Eagles' defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
And they outscored the Eagles 18-0 in the fourth quarter to win. I mean, just dominated. Bo Nix looked amazing, just dotting guys up the whole fourth quarter, and J.K. Dobbins looked solid. I know they still don't have like a 100-yard rusher, but between him and the other back, they look really good. So RJ Harvey's definitely a good pickup for them.
Yeah.
But I was very impressed. So to be 3-2, having the Eagles as a win, that was not what I expected. I would probably
That's
say
probably
like,
the upset of the week.
yeah, I would agree. I mean, but do you think that the Eagles were in their own heads? Like they listened to too much of the rat poison and the whole you got to get the ball to your wide receivers, you got to do it. Actually, like, and they did today, but that kind of backfired on them.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Colts are still good.
Indiana Jones again, 4-1.
Strikes again. Colts are still good. Raiders are still bad. They might be dropping.
Geno Smith, like, not the answer, I guess.
2 picks, yeah. They looked good at the start of the year with that win, but then over the Patriots, but then have just tanked. They are grounded.
Yeah.
The Giants, the Saints get their first win. Looked good.
Yeah.
A lot of passing from Spencer Rattler. He looked good. One long pass to Rashid Shaheed. And yeah. Do you see the image of Cam Scattaboo after he fumbled the one ball that they ran it back for a touchdown?
Yeah, I saw that, and he told
"Get me some new gloves."
That's what I was gonna say. You mount my words out.
Cam Scattaboo, man, he's the king of CTE. Have you seen like all the? I keep on seeing the edits of him where he's like in practice, and he's like yelling and screaming, and he's like flipping his tongue around, and
I think he's just a little bit. He's just unhinged. I don't know.
Here as the New England Patriots are up 6-3 over the Buffalo Bills. It's officially halftime.
Yeah, Josh Allen looks. I mean, it looks like they haven't even been on the field very much.
Yeah,
he's only passed the ball 11 times, so
yeah,
they must be milking the clock for New England. Yeah, Cam Scattaboo, man. I always see the video of like in The Hobbit with the big troll who's just got that big thing on his head and he just runs and dives into the wall and dies right there.
I keep on.
That's Cam Scattaboo. Jackson Dart looked meh, kind of like we thought.
Nah.
I like Jackson Dart though. He's got the eye black over the left eye. You know why he does that?
Yeah.
I don't know why he does that, but I've seen it.
The Anakin Skywalker.
Okay.
Not the Luke Skywalker.
Anakin's got the scar over his eye.
Yeah.
I gotta give some respect to him for that. That's kind of sweet. I like that one. Cowboys. Is Dak Prescott the MVP of the league?
This is too early to say that.
Hot take.
They are 2-1.
Oh, you got to jump on that one. Too bad you guys aren't 18. I'd tell you to go bet on that one because that's he's got to be climbing.
It's Daniel Jones. Everyone knows this.
Yeah, it's It's Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. Hey, listen, I know that the Jets stink, but the Cowboys are 2-1. Have a tie against what we thought was one of the best teams in football. they might bump up our scale here. I mean, they've played
Yeah.
two good games back to back, and no one expected them to even come close against Green Bay. But the Jets are just so bad.
Like one
So
one
bad.
analyst said or Aaron Glenn, I guess, they said we're not the same old Jets. It's different. Well, that backfired instantly.
Well,
And
go ahead, Cooper.
well, so I was gonna say two things. It's hard because I really do like Aaron Glenn, and he's a great defensive-minded coach. He was great with the Lions, and I really like him and his energy. But yeah, like you guys said, the Jets squad is not looking great this year. But and I want to say this: did you guys see Justin Fields threw a ball that bounced off a defender's helmet
Yeah,
and
I
hit the
saw
sky
that.
cam, and it bounced off the sky cam, and it was wild.
Yeah,
I saw that.
there were a couple crazy plays.
Yeah.
I'll have to try and think of the other one. I want to say it was in the Dolphins game that there was a crazy pick as well, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, no. I mean, they're just so, and I don't know. I mean, I know like the big thing is like Justin Fields, all he is just a running back there, and they're kind of treating him like giving him the Lamar Jackson treatment, where it's like he can't pass, he
Yeah.
can't pass. We know he can pass. I mean, we even saw that at Ohio
Yeah.
State that he can pass. He threw the ball 46 times today. I get they were down most of the
Yeah.
game. I mean, the Cowboys came out and went up 23-3 before the half. So he had to come out and pass, but I mean, they didn't score really till the fourth quarter, and that was garbage time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was bad. They're hot garbage right
They're
now.
still dumpster fire team.
Dumpster fire. Yeah, it's not
Yep.
looking good.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say one more game before you just start canning the season for a draft pick at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think they've got much more in the tank.
Yeah.
Dolphins, Panthers. Dolphins are still a
Battle
dumpster
of the
fire.
toilet bowl, I guess.
Yeah, they're both bad. And the Dolphins had the lead most of the game and then blew it.
But they literally blow it.
They blew it. I mean, Panthers might be good.
They're definitely better than they were last year.
They're 2-3 and 2-0 at home.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this though. Rico Dowdle looks like a machine.
Like he looked like Derrick Henry out there almost.
He definitely stepped up into it.
Yeah, 206 rushing yards is ridiculous.
That's a day.
Wow.
You're having yourself a day.
Yeah.
Waddle stepped up. That surprises me too. You got to think a team like the Panthers have to say, well, you're down Tyreek Hill. Double team or at least put a guy over the top on Waddle, and he still managed to catch 6 balls for 110 yards and a touchdown. So,
yeah.
But, I mean, bend don't break, I guess, and Panthers won. But, yeah, I don't know. Dolphins are bad. I don't get it, too, because they were so good 2 years ago. They were so good.
Probably Stephen Ross's fault for keeping Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel, I guess.
And that was the thing is that everybody was on the Mike McDaniel train. They really liked Mike McDaniel. That first
now
2
he
years
sucks.
Well, there's a lot of theories on that as well.
Yeah.
That he's enjoying Miami maybe too much.
Yeah, he is.
Texans are back, I think. But
yep, the Browns have done it again.
Is that because the Ravens are grounded?
I guess. Because Cooper Rush didn't do anything.
I mean, I didn't expect him to, too. That whole offense is built around the idea that your quarterback can run a 4.3 40. So when you have a guy who can't, you're in trouble. I mean, it's just completely different. That's why Lamar Huntley did so good there.
Yeah.
Because he's a lot like Lamar. But yeah, are the Ravens out of it? Let's put it that way.
It's probably bad, maybe dumpster fire.
Let's make this take now. Where are the Ravens at?
Yeah. It's probably bad. Maybe dumpster fire.
Go ahead, Giovanni. Cooper's thinking.
Okay, maybe I would say the Ravens are a dumpster fire because Lamar is out, I guess. Maybe bad.
Yeah, I would agree. I think they're in the bad because it's not completely over for them yet. I think the problem just comes from a lot of their important players getting injured. Lamar Jackson and Roquan Smith are the two really big ones where it's like those are the leaders on both sides of the ball
Yeah.
for them. So it's hard right now for the Ravens.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess it really depends on if Lamar wants to play there for John Harbaugh. Because they've done a good job at covering it up and keeping locker room problems out of the media, at least from what I've seen. And I might have to do some research, but it seems, if I was just looking from the outside in, that Lamar doesn't want to be there. That he's struggling right now and has had some injuries that have been kind of suspect. So, okay. Next game, Titans, Cardinals. The Titans are out of the loss column. Finally get
Cam
there.
Ward finally got his first win.
Oh man, did you see how it maybe that's the game, the crazy interception to
Yeah.
Yeah, and then to put him in field goal range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Cardinals blew that one too.
Oh yeah, they did.
Up
It's
21-6 at halftime. 21-6, and they 16 unanswered points.
Wow.
lose. So
Did you guys see what's his name? Amari DiMercato just let go of the ball right before he went into the end zone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. He was exactly like the Odai Mitchell of the Colts last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Why do
bad.
they keep doing this?
I don't know.
That literally cost the Cardinals the game.
I mean, big time. Yeah. Big time.
Gosh.
Yeah. So both of those teams, I mean, both of those teams are at least bad. I would say that Titans are still
They might be bad.
Still a dumpster fire, but they at least got a win.
Yeah.
We might have to make some new categories because it's getting hard to put teams in dumpster fire if they have wins.
We need to just make like 32.
Maybe just make bad, I guess.
Just a 32 team power ranking.
Yeah, we need to just make like 32 categories, and it's like, and at the Detroit Lions tier, we have the Detroit Lions.
I mean, that would be so hard to put it all together, though.
It'll take a while.
In Browns tier,
you get a lot of hate.
We have
you
get all these guys who think their team is better than they really are, and it's whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can argue. That's what we're here for. It's not about being right.
It's about sounding confident.
There we go.
Anyway, so the next one was the Bucks and the Seahawks. The Bucks are pretty good, I would say. Yep. They're pretty good.
Baker has baked more cookies.
Baker's got some magic. And Emeka Mbuka, Rookie of the Year. I would say that he is
absolutely
up there. Seven catches.
He's unbelievable.
He's racking it up.
Yeah.
He's got like a touchdown a game.
The Seahawks aren't bad either. I tell you what.
They're not.
Yeah,
they're not bad.
Donald didn't do too bad, but
they went into the game 3-1.
Yeah.
Put up 35 points on a decent defense. So
Sam Darnold looked pretty darn good. 340 yards, 4 tuds.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, Bakers are gonna bake cookies tonight. Tom Glossy edition.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. So Buccos might be moving up too. We already have them in the playoff spot, but
maybe 4-1. Super Bowl. Yeah.
It's a tough one.
That might be
That's a tough one. They're definitely playoffs. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know where they would sit against like the Eagles and the Lions. So
yeah, and and so I feel
Well,
like
that
at the
brings us to the
beginning of the
Lions. Go ahead.
season. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, well, hold on now. The Lions
The Lions. The Lions.
get the win against the Bengals.
Against
The Lions.
the Bungles. Yeah, they're oof.
So the Lions. The defense looked good in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Almost lost it in the second half a little bit. I feel like they almost pulled a Browns. They made a game harder than it needed to be.
The bend don't break, right?
Yeah.
They
But a win is a win.
just let the clock run.
Yeah. But other than that, Jared Goff and the offense looked great. Jared Goff was very efficient, 19 for 23, 260 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's amazing. David Montgomery looked good,
Mm-hmm.
65 rushing yards and a passing touchdown.
Both of them looked good.
Yeah, and then so touching on that, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery are now tied all time for a running back duo
best
having
duo
touchdowns
backfield.
in the same game.
Nice. Sonic and
And
Knuckles.
Between
The
them
other
and
one was was it
Emmett
Emmett Smith or
Smith.
Tony?
Yeah.
Emmett Smith and
Emmett Smith.
and Emmett Smith and
I know.
I'm losing it right now.
You're gonna
But
make me look it up.
They did it over a span of like 9 seasons. This is David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs' 3rd season playing together. So that's all I have to say. Isaac
Tesla caught it.
Tesla had a touchdown. He has 3 catches in the NFL and 2 touchdowns. I don't know. I feel like they could use him more, but then he's still contributing at a pretty at an effective rate too.
Yeah.
Yeah, offense looked good. The only questionable thing I would say is still the O-line is a little shaky.
Yeah.
Here and there. They allowed 4 sacks, which is not as many as I'd like. But the defense did look good. I'll say that. Aiden Hutchinson looked
Mm-hmm. They had
like
pressure
Aiden
on.
Hutchinson.
Yeah. They
He had
definitely
a strip sack and
They definitely made
Derek-
it uncomfortable for Jake.
yeah. Derek Barnes had a safety, which, man, huge shout out to Derek Barnes. He had a great night. I love Derek Barnes. He won the game against the Buccaneers. What was that? 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
To send him to the NFC Championship game. Yeah, overall just a great day for the defense, especially in the first half.
Yeah.
I think if their defense can execute throughout the game, they'll be able to win a lot more games this season, and I'll feel more confident when they play teams like the Commanders and the Eagles. And honestly, I'm a little scared now for the Cowboys, seeing the Cowboys win it all now.
They put up points. I mean, they give up points because their defense is so bad, but they can put up points for sure.
So what I'll say is that is how they've played in the past few seasons. Is just if our offense is explosive enough, we can win games. But now I feel like they're adding a little more dimension to it. The defense has become stronger, but they've also lost a little bit of that offensive edge that they've had. Still a very high-powered offense and not as good of a defense, but I think that extra dimension of being able to force more turnovers will open it up for their offense more.
Yeah.
In my mind, so.
By the way, Coop, Isaac Tesla got his first touchdown.
No, that's his second touchdown. Because he had one against the Packers.
He caught that one-handed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
he got his second touchdown, and he's been looking good for the Lions.
He has.
So.
He has.
Okay.
He's at least a name you recognize now.
Yeah, and the Lions every week make me feel, especially after week 1, they make me feel more and more confident about my prediction at the beginning of the year, where I said whatever I said, like ridiculous. I said they're gonna go 15-2, but it looks more and more likely every week. So
yeah, if their offense can click like it did, and I think I tried to give you a little boost last week too, but I'll compliment them a little bit. I know the Bengals stink, but when you have 2 wideouts like Chase and
Higgins,
I mean, Detroit was up 28-3 at the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a matter of like they're going to go out there, they're going to play real soft coverage. You're going to give up a ton of yards.
Yeah, and you really saw it on the one that Jamar Chase had, the long one against
Yeah.
Amik Robertson was guarding him, and instead of sitting it and just letting him take it out of bounds, he tried to jump it, and Jamar Chase went like however many
He
yards to the
is.
house. But
Jamar's
and
I feel Jamar Chase's frustration because you like
yeah,
look at some of these plays and it's like you got to be kidding me. Like I'm wide open and if you just put the ball in my hands like I'm going to get you 10 extra yards if not more. Cuz he's that good. I mean, he's that
yeah,
explosive, but Jake Browning is not Joe Burrow.
yeah, and
Yeah,
so
Jake,
you
not the answer.
yeah you saw that in the interceptions that the Lions had. Just Jake Browning completely misreading some things. He mistimed one to Jamar Chase that led to an interception. He completely just did not see Alex Anzalone on the other one, and Alex Anzalone got an easy interception.
Right.
So I feel like the defense will. This was a good game for them to get their rhythm going and figure things out a little more because they weren't playing the freaking Ravens or something like that this week,
Right.
and that'll help them, especially going into weeks coming forward when they do play teams like the Commanders and the Eagles.
Right.
So
Who do they have next week?
next week they have the Chiefs. So
Ooh.
hopefully that'll be easier. I the Chiefs are definitely not as good as they were last year. Definitely not as good as they were 2 years ago. Honestly, I don't even know if they're gonna win against the Jags tomorrow.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, they're not as good. You're absolutely right. And I think that their defense is one of their weakest parts. Well, let me rephrase that. Their offense is their weakest part because there's so many injuries and just guys are getting
Yeah,
old and up there and they don't have a true running back. They don't use Pacheco like they used to. But yeah, is week 6 is Rice still out for week 6? He's out
I
6 weeks, right? So,
I think so. That would put him out for
yeah. I think he'll be back the
yeah.
next week, so I think you're safe there. So he'll be back week 7, I would assume. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I think that with how strong the Lions offense is, I don't think the Chiefs are going to put up a big amount of points on anybody right now. That they're going to manage the game, and so if the Lions can put up a bunch of points, then they should be all right, regardless. But
Yeah, and then yeah. So the
Mahomes
only other
Mahomes has looked good though. I mean,
yeah.
right now his stats are basically the same as Josh Allen's.
Yeah.
Just so you know, he's been playing all right.
Hmm.
So
And so the only other game that we haven't talked about, which is Commanders Chargers. Commanders win 27-10.
Yep.
yeah, and that
Jay
was
Daniels is finally back,
yep. Jaden Daniels is back.
but not Scary Terry, I
Just
guess.
no, Scary Terry's hurt.
Yeah.
Still hurt.
Yeah.
Herbert finally didn't look good. I mean, he didn't look that
Yeah.
great. So, I
Yeah.
mean, we had kind of tooted his horn. I know I did after they like his fourth quarter drive against the Broncos and how just like accurate and how hard he threw. It looked good. He looked really good. He did not look good today. So,
Yeah.
and then Monday we got you already
Jags
said
and
it,
Chiefs.
Jags and Chiefs. Looking ahead already at next week, at least for our teams. I would say the Broncos play the Jets again in
We play
London,
the Steelers.
and I'm looking forward to that. That'll be nice.
That'll be an interesting game for sure.
I
I
think
think
I think with the Broncos defense, I think that they could really make that a lopsided game. But you got to contain Justin Fields somehow, and most
mhm.
every
Oh
other
yeah, the London game.
every other team has been able to do that. So,
Yeah.
but I guess they were saying I was watching the game and they were saying that Denver's getting on they'll go tonight and they'll get up early tomorrow morning and go to London. They'll spend the whole week
That's
over there. So
that's good.
They're
I
gonna
think
have a jet lag.
well,
Not after a week. I
yeah,
don't think
after a
they
week
will.
they were coming off of what was even more impressive beating the Eagles is they were coming off they had the Monday night game, so they had a short week too. And yeah, they looked good. I mean, second half they looked good. Not the first half.
Mhm.
First half they did not. Batonio, did you guys catch any of the Broncos game? I don't think it was on like
Yeah,
local
I
network.
saw it a little bit.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
I
on
I
like
did get to see it because they turned off the Lions game and
right.
or not the Lions game. They turned off. Anyway,
Um,
yeah, I did see it. I saw a
right,
little
the
bit of
back
it.
end of it. Batonio is good. In fact, a lot of people were saying that he very well. I think he had 3 sacks today. That he could win Defensive Player of the Year. Like he's on pace, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Just gotta keep it up. Stay healthy.
Yeah.
Browns play the Steelers in Pittsburgh, and your
Lions
Coop, you
play the
already said
Chiefs.
it. Lions play the Chiefs Sunday night in Arrowhead.
That'll be a good
Um,
Sunday night game. I want to see the Lions beat the crap out of the Chiefs.
I do
Yeah.
too. I do too. Just so you know, I do too.
Yeah.
You've got other mentionable games. Bears Commanders, the battle of
Same
last
matchup.
year's
Same matchup from years ago.
battle of last year's rookie quarterbacks.
Yep.
I
Battle
think
of number 1 overall picks 2
Yeah,
years ago.
I think
I
that
think 49ers Buccaneers will be fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that the
Versus Mac Jones versus
Ravens Rams could tell us a lot. I mean,
Mm.
if Lamar doesn't come back and they get beat again, 1-5 is I don't know if that's a hole you can come out of. Just
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
bury
yeah,
him
that
right
would
there.
not be good.
I think despite on paper how different the teams are, Cowboys Panthers might be good. That'll be a test for the Panthers, but I think
Yeah,
that might be a good watch.
that's who's bad game.
Yeah.
That'll be a who's bad game because I think both teams are bad, but if one team wins, then the other team will stay bad, and you
Yeah.
know who's worse than the other, I guess.
Yeah.
But I think I like to see the Panthers take that
Oh,
one.
absolutely. If I can watch the Cowboys lose, I would definitely
So,
tune in for that.
again,
Seahawks Jags might be a good game.
Liam
Yeah.
Cohen versus Sam Donald.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, there's not a whole lot with injuries and kind of how some teams have been playing. 49ers Bucks. It's definitely going to be a good game. Yeah.
I think Mac Jones will still be the
You
starter.
you think they'll keep him?
I guess
Because
if he
Purdy.
keeps. I know.
Yeah, I know. They're saying he's close, but
Yeah.
It probably
But
depends on how the
injury can
first half
still
is going to
whittle them.
go.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's take
Rankings.
a peek at our power rankings here.
Okay.
Who are our Super Bowl contenders? Who would you say?
I gotta say, either the game. I gotta say, I'm gonna be taking the Bills because I know the Bills are still playing right now, but I still got the Bills.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I got the Eagles, even though they lost today.
Okay. The Bills are up. Bills are up
Lions.
10-6 now. Just so you know.
Yeah, I saw
And
they
I got the
scored.
Lions.
Patriots are, on the 4, looking to score again, first and goal. But yeah.
Yeah.
Bills,
And I got the Lions for a Super Bowl.
Lions. Yeah. I think the Eagles stay up there too. I think that when
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's so hard to
believe
go
Giovanni said
undefeated.
that.
Yeah. I have them
Yeah,
too.
it is hard.
Yeah. Anybody else in your Super Bowl contenders, like teams you think could go all the way?
I have it's hard because I would say a dark horse in the NFC, and this is a team I think I've been pretty high on, but the Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers are definitely an NFC championship team for sure. And then in the AFC is really not as competitive.
They're really
as
not.
the NFC.
Because
but,
the two
yeah.
okay, so here's the next best team other than the Bills
probably
and
the
AFC.
Colts.
It's the Colts. Isn't
Yeah,
that
and
nuts?
so that's going to be the NFC Championship game, and the way the Colts have been playing, they might be able to sneak out of there and get to the Super Bowl. So
I
don't want to put them in Super Bowl contenders, but
you know who else is that has a good record? They had a bye this week. Is the Steelers.
Steelers, yeah.
Steelers still dark horse.
Other than that, it's just there's a lot of teams that are like big question marks that. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I look at the Broncos right now, and they're definitely exciting, but I don't know if they're playoff. I mean, Well, the AFC.
Maybe it could be exciting.
Well, that's where I have them. The AFC West is just there's not a strong team to come out of there. There's 3 good teams
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
But there's not that one that's just going to run away with it. It's
Although
somebody will eventually, but
I think the Broncos, based on how the rest of their schedule looks, they could definitely come out of the season with only like 4 or 5 losses and still
Right.
be into the playoffs, if you ask me.
I think that they have like a 3-game stretch here coming up where they could end
They
up
can get hot.
Yeah, they could end up being 6 or 2. I won't say it, Giovanni. It's going to trigger him.
What?
That the Broncos could be 6 or 7-2.
Oh.
Not the 6-7.
Not
meme.
the 6-7 meme. All right. So I have a lot of exciting teams.
Oh, by the way, I saw the Buccaneers had a little picture of saying 6-7 on the Baker Mayfield and Bucky Irving jerseys, while the score was 6-7 during the Buccaneers and Texans game.
Oh, brother.
I think we've hit that spot in the year though where we have more exciting teams that's like they're 2-3, but they just missed that 3-2 mark, or vice versa. They're 3-2. So like I think that's why we have right now. I have a bunch of teams who are exciting, and then a bunch of teams that are good, I guess. I think you got to put
Chiefs.
Oh man, this is tough.
I wouldn't put the Chiefs in exciting.
I would not.
I would say I would put Broncos, Chargers. I would go Commanders maybe.
Okay.
And throw the Niners in there.
Yep. What about the Jaguars?
Sure. I mean,
I don't know about the Jags, but I would throw the Seahawks in there.
Yep. What about the Vikings?
I think it depends how they play out the rest of their season. Like,
I don't think
they'd be good, I guess.
I don't think they beat anybody good.
Just for good,
and the way they played against the Browns today, I really wouldn't. It wasn't very exciting. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, it wasn't exciting. Maybe good, I guess, for the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
We should have a category that's like, who is their quarterback?
That would be so
It's the whole AFC North.
That would be so much.
Okay. So exciting. Yeah, I have the Chargers, Seahawks, Commanders, and they kind of redeemed themselves today because I didn't know where I was going to put them with 2 losses. I have the Packers in there still, and I know that they gave up 40 points to the Cowboys, but the Cowboys' offense looks good.
They also put up 40 points too.
Right, exactly, and they also beat the Lions, so gotta give them some respect. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
gotta put some respect on their name.
You do.
So I have 49ers and Jaguars. That's my exciting. Good, I guess, is the Vikings, the Bears, Patriots,
the Bears,
maybe Pats.
The Patriots are good.
If they can, I tell you what, if they can win today against the Bills, definitely.
But I mean, if we have the Bills as a Super Bowl contender, and
they actually did score.
Right now they have the lead.
They scored.
I mean,
so now they're up 13-7.
They have the lead in the third quarter. I mean, that's at least exciting. So I would put them at good, I guess.
Yeah,
Drake May's looking good right now.
They're 2-2.
Yeah.
That's where that 2-2, 2-3. Yeah. Anyway, are the Falcons? Where are the Falcons at? Are they good or are they not good? Because
I don't even know.
I would put as bad.
You think?
Because I know they're probably 2-2, but
they're
bad.
They're 2-2. The run differential is they're minus 10.
I know they had a bye week this week. So.
They've only scored 76 points. I mean, they are the lowest scoring team. Their offense is pathetic. Lower than the Giants, lower than
the Saints.
Yeah. Houston has a lower one. It's between them.
And
It's between
that's
them,
crazy
Houston,
because they
and
just put
the
up
Chiefs.
that's crazy because Houston just put up like 44 on the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tennessee. No, I take it back.
But,
Tennessee and the Browns. I was reading the wrong
Tennessee.
column.
Yeah, Tennessee and Browns.
Stay in school, kids. Yeah, it's Tennessee and the Browns. So,
yeah.
I mean, right now the Rams, the Cardinals are better than them. If we play it that way, and I have them as bad, so we might have to put them at bad.
The Lions have. You look at the points for column and the. Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Lions have
they put up some points.
174. That's over 100 more than some of these other teams, bro.
Are we being too favorable of the Panthers? Who have they beat? They have 2 wins, but they beat the Dolphins and the Falcons.
And then Falcons.
But they dropped a 30 burger.
Panthers are just
30,
one of those teams where it's like
a 30 blanker. Good, I guess. They're good, I guess.
But
Raiders are bad. Giants maybe back to dumpster fire.
Yep.
Who did
Cam Scattaboo is breathing light into them.
They got beat by
the
Saints.
Yeah, yeah. They're I would say throw them in dumpster fire.
Throw them in the dumpster fire category.
But right now, like Cam Scattaboo's he's trying to put it out, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Cam Scattaboo. Dumpster fire, but has Cam Scattaboo. And Jackson Dart.
Good tier right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackson Dart looked all right today.
Yeah.
Okay.
But their defense is terrible. I mean, they got beat by the Saints, who have no offense.
Yep.
Okay, so injured, I have as bad as the Bengals are, you gotta think if they had a healthy running back and Joe Burrow, it'd be completely different. I know Chase Brown is there, but I don't think he's 100% healthy. Yeah, Joe Burrow definitely makes that team a lot different. That a good defense does too. So they're not good. If I did take them out of the injured category, I'd probably put them in bad, if not dumpster fire. So,
oh yeah,
they're just injured.
I really forgot about that.
I have injured category. The Ravens are in the injured category. They showed their list today. It's like half of their defense is out, and then you take out Lamar Jackson as well, and it's like they've got nothing. They've got nothing going on. There's a big reason why they lost as bad as they did to the Texans today. So, and then my bad category is the Raiders. I wouldn't say they're quite a dumpster fire yet. They're pretty daggone close though. And then the Cardinals. The Cardinals are they're one of those teams that it's like, yeah, but they just lost to the Titans. Like, they're not good for sure. So I can't put them. I can't put them in the good, I guess, category. So just leave them bad. They're not a dumpster fire. They have some weapons, but I guess if anything, you can put them in injured because James Connors is hurt, and he's like a big spark plug in the offense. But all right. Falcons, bad. We already said that one. We went through that one. So here our dumpster fire category are the Giants.
Okay.
I'd agree with that.
Who lost to the Saints, and then the Saints, the Browns.
Yeah.
The Browns officially already made it to dumpster fire.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we put them at bad? Talk with your head, not with your heart.
Honestly, I think
their defense is one of the best in the league.
I think because of
how long
their
can they do that?
Yeah, I think because of their potential, they go to bad.
Okay.
I don't think they're quite a dumpster fire. I think because of their potential on defense and upset potential against other teams, like they upset the Packers. I think they still are. There's just a bad team.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not going to get any easier, though. I mean, Pittsburgh, and then their best bet is Miami. If they lose to Miami, that could be really bad news. So,
yeah.
Jets.
Dumpster fire.
and then Titans. I know they won on a walk-off, but it was like a gift.
Yeah.
The turnover at the end of the game that put them in field goal range. So they handed it to them. So
Yeah, pretty much.
all right,
All right.
I think we've completed our rankings.
we've completed them. All right.
Yep.
The Top Gun podcast tier rankings will be official after Monday night's game. We'll see. What are your thoughts? Like,
Patriots.
if the Jaguars win,
Patriots is gonna pick.
if the Chiefs win, do we?
Maybe Jags can go to exciting.
Well, I have the Jags in exciting. So if the Jags lose, they go down to good. I think they switch spots. Whoever wins, they switch spots.
Yeah.
So I have Chiefs as good, I guess. They'll go up to exciting. Sound good?
If they win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they lose, do they just stay there though?
I mean that they would be 2 and 3.
Yeah. If the Jags win, they stay at exciting, and the Chiefs are good, still good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If the Chiefs win, they switch. If the Jags win, they stay.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
I would agree with that.
There you go. All right.
Funny sports moments of the week.
Hit us up.
All right, so I got 3 to talk about. The first one is San Francisco 49ers quarterback Mac Jones ate 3 bananas on the sideline doing a 26-23 win over the LA Rams. But NFL on Prime broadcaster Al Michaels said that Mac Jones ate 11 bananas, but in reality, Mac Jones ate 3 bananas. He ate the 3 bananas during the game because of preventing the cramping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say he sounds like he needs some potassium or something.
Trying to put some potassium in his bones.
The second one I got, we already talked about this, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. YouTuber Tom Grossi wears a Jeff Bezos bald cap doing Amazon's reaction to Thursday Night Football Week 5 video in a hilarious way. And then the third and final one I got is Golden State Warriors Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield was caught in a hilarious moment during NBA Media Day.
I didn't see this. Wait.
Jimmy Butler is known for his media day antics.
And he didn't change his hair this time.
He didn't? Usually he comes in with some...
he used to change his hair every year, but he didn't.
Hey, let us know when you find that. In the meantime, Patriots have the ball up 3.
Yeah.
So it's not looking... They've kind of kept James Cook. James Cook has been the answer for the Bills as of late, and they've kept him to 48 yards. So the Patriots defense is looking stout tonight. That could be the first loss for the Bills. If the Bills lose, do we drop them?
We'll see.
I mean,
maybe exciting,
to
maybe
lose
good,
at
I
home,
guess. I'm not sure.
To lose at home against a conference rival.
Yeah, in the new unis.
And the icy whites, they never can wear them again.
In the new,
you got to burn them.
They're cursed.
Yeah, you got to burn them. Did you find anything, Coop?
I mean, they should wear those when there's actual storm in Buffalo. I meant snowstorm.
It's like camouflage. Yeah. Just have guys like laying out there in the field.
You'll never be able to see anything.
Probably a wrong night for those jerseys, but I think they should wear them when there's actual snow in
I think that would look sweet.
Buffalo.
There's no way a quarterback could pick them up. Just 1,000 picks.
Yeah. Yep.
Cooper, did you find anything on that? Were you looking it up?
Yeah, it was just a video. Like they just had they were just joking around in the conference room, like with the interviews. I didn't watch the video, but I saw it. But it looked pretty funny. Jimmy Butler's a funny guy.
He is.
And we already talked about Cam Scattaboo yelling for gloves and Justin Fields hitting the sky camera off of a Cowboys player's helmet. So.
Yep. Well.
Other than that,
that's about all I got, boys. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to touch a little bit on the Alliance Aviators football team.
All right.
Okay.
This week playing West Branch. No offense to Minerva and Marlington, but this is going to be basically for the EBC title because Alliance has already beat Salem and Carrollton. Both also over 40 points. We've had 3 40-plus point games in a row. That's our 4th one on the season. So Alliance football is actually looking pretty strong this season.
Sure.
If we can beat West Branch, we'll have basically instantly secured a home playoff game. We'll have basically secured the EBC. And this could be probably our best years of football since Brendan Zerberg. So that's the update I have. Very, very promising in Alliance, Ohio.
It's definitely gonna be a tough one. We're at West Branch, aren't we?
Yeah, and then after that, it's home versus Minerva, which should be a win. But Minerva has actually been looking pretty good. I think they might beat Marlington. And
Marlington looked pretty bad against West Branch.
62-0. They lost 62-0.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And Minerva only lost like 56-7. So
Wow.
And I think we closed out the season
50 what?
It was 50 something. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
Or 50 something to 6. But then we closed out our season against Marlington backyard brawl. And
right.
So that's going to be exciting.
Well,
and we
I will say this too. West Branch definitely has the harder path from here on out with, their backyard brawl in Salem and Carrollton, right?
Yeah.
So.
And so the EBC might flip on its head.
We'll see.
I got one more segment to talk about here before we go here. I got the Cavs because we're playing in the first preseason game on Tuesday on Peacock. We play the Bulls, but however, the Cavs held a preseason media day and training camp in Florida, and the updates of the injury is the Cavs manager and head and coach Kenny have expressed confidence in the core 4 players of Darius, Donovan, Evan, and Jared to have a breakout year. Max Strus underwent surgery in the offseason. Darius Garland has a strong offseason focusing on the strength training and return to basketball activities after the toe injury. And Lonzo Ball is turning heads in camp but his long-term health remains a concern. But DeAndre Hunter has mentioned as a player potentially stepping into the more prominent role, especially with Strus sideline. But I gotta say, the Cavs will be good this year, but I don't know how these injuries will be affecting us.
Yeah, I think the DeAndre Hunter move, I was really happy last year when they moved that. I think that he could be a starter with the team, and he'll take some of the pressure off of
Donovan.
Yeah, Donovan just escaped me. They'll take some pressure off Donovan Mitchell. As far as like the scoring role when he's not in, and then same with Darius Garland and Ball. That those two will be able to kind of interchange too, and it doesn't have to feel like that one person has to take on the whole thing. So they'll have six good guys that they can kind of interchange, and then you do have your role players coming off the bench still, like you said with Strus and those guys. So,
and I also like the Larry Nance Jr. re-signing. I'm glad that we got him back. He's an Ohio native. I'm glad we got him back.
Yeah, he's a good bench guy. He's definitely a good bench guy, and he's a force in the paint. He's a big body, so.
And I like the Thomas Bryant pickup too. He was just with the NBA Finals on the Pacers, so
yeah,
I like that pickup too.
Well, we'll see how that goes for them. I know that every year, I mean, they were good last year without those guys. It's just a matter of can they
keep it together,
keep the pace.
Yep, that's true.
So.
Yep.
Well, all right, boys.
All right.
If that's all,
I believe that's all we have. Don't forget, you guys, like and subscribe to Ohio Sportscast for Javon Schefter updates.
Subscribe to Top Gun Podcast. Subscribe to Sneeze Sports. Subscribe to famous YouTuber Tom Grossi. And subscribe to That's Good Sports.
Yeah.
Man, Giovanni's just throwing out free advertisement.
That's how we do it. We got to be
and if you guys would like to also sponsor us.
Oh, yeah.
That would be great.
That'd
Yeah.
be incredible.
No. Or have a song.
And
That'd be fun.
also that it's not about being right, it's about sounding confident.
That's right. And we've,
Yes, sir.
I don't know if we do either, but